This is skit number 10. I'm visiting Jamie. She's a new mom. She's breastfeeding her baby, but she feel like the baby's not full. She feel like the baby's always hungry. Doctor recommended her to be giving her baby formula, and she doesn't like that. And her mom also side with the doctor and thinks that she should do the baby formula, but she's just not buying it. So we'll see. Go ahead. All right. So.
Come in.
Hi, Jamie. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Good.
I'm glad to see you over here. I'm sorry. I'm kind of anxious how to feed my baby. It's my first time to have a baby, so I don't know what I have to do with the baby. Yeah.
Okay. So how's the baby?
He seemed fine, but that I don't know. He cry a lot. He cry a lot.
Okay.
During the time day, and some people told me when the baby rise, so it means that he get hungry some stuff. But I tried to give him some milk, but he's still crying. But I don't know how to deal with him, So it's really hard. And the doctor also asked, give me the advice to use the formula for that. But I don't know. I'm not really just about the formula. I don't know what's going on, what they put inside, and how to do with that. So kind of frustrated how to do with the baby.
Okay, so you don't trust the baby formula, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. The baby formula, on the back of the label, it has everything that the baby's gonna be having. There's no worries. Just make sure you buy brands that are made in USA, so that way the USDA boards are able to inspect the products coming from within the USA. So don't buy overseas baby formulas. So that would be safer. As far as you breastfeeding the baby, you might not be having enough milk. You might be not lactating enough for the baby, that can be possible. The baby is still hungry after, it suckled, because the baby could suckle, and if not a lot of milk is coming out, the baby could get tired. So the baby would, cry because it's hungry and tired. So I think it's a good idea for you to feed the baby the formula too. Just try it out and see how it works, and if you're really against it, you can speak with the doctor about it. But,
Yeah, I get I have to try with the formula, but I have to wait for my husband come back, so have him to buy some for me. But I think beside the formula, I think I have to do something else to get more milk, because I think I don't have enough nutrients right now. So maybe that's the reason they don't have enough milk for the baby. And just one thing, it's kind of embarrassing for me, because when they saw the baby, I tried to feed the baby, so it's hurt. It's the first time. It's really hurt, and I don't want to do this,
Yeah.
I just want to use the pumper to do that, but the thing is not really enough of milk.
Okay, I understand that you're a first-time mom, and you're concerned about how much milk you could provide for your baby. And you do look a little thin lately. What are you not eating a lot of meat or calcium or cheese, or what is your diet? Your diet like? What are you eating?
For my culture, when the mother have the baby, so usually you have to eat some soft food like soup. And also, my mother believes that you have to have the soup with the pajama, with the pig. But they believe they can give the mother have enough milk for the baby. But it's too fatty, Every day they just give me this one, and I eat all the time. So I'm get tired with that. I don't want to eat anything else like that. But just my mom, she is my main cooker for me. So I try to tell her to change another food, even to try it, but still. So it's very hard to. I really want to try something is spicy, some stuff because I like spicy things, but I know it's not good for the baby. But sometimes just a little bit exciting is better for me to continue and have good appetite. But yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, you don't want to eat any kind of spicy food or anything gassy because what you eat is passed through the breast milk to the baby, and the baby right now the digestive system is very sensitive. It's still developing since the baby's only right now 2 weeks old. So you don't want to eat anything like that until the baby is a little bit older, when it's maybe like 6-7 months or something like that. So because otherwise you could possibly have a colicky baby. That means the baby would like cry all the time. It says distress. It's like distress. The GI system is distress. Maybe they have like gas or something, and then they cannot. They don't know how to expel it. So you don't want to eat any spicy or gassy food at this time. So no beans or anything like that, or Brussels sprouts or anything like that. And as far as your dietary intake, if you don't like what your mom make you could also take some dietary supplements. That would also help you, maybe help you in the production of the milk. I would drink a lot of liquid also, because you don't drink enough liquid, because the milk coming out of your body is liquid. So if you don't drink enough liquid, then you might not be hydrated enough to produce the amount of milk for the baby. So. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
it doesn't matter with any kind of juice?
You could drink any kind of juice. I think just don't drink anything alcoholic. Obviously no alcohol for the baby, and just water, milk. Anything high in calcium is good. Orange juice or something like that. So, yeah. So that's to help the baby, the bones and everything. So that would be good.
Yeah,
Okay.
try it. Thanks.
Okay. All right. Do you have any other questions for me? Are you okay?
I'm okay for now. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. So if you have any other questions, please give me a call. I will let the doctor know the progress of this meeting today. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. No problem. So we're doing the discussion guidelines now. Go ahead. These three here.
How did you use the principle of effective communication in the interviews?
I just basically let the client say what she needed to say, and I, just elaborated on what modifications she could do, or what are some suggestions I recommend, or the doctor recommends. So, yeah. So, number 2 is...
what constituted the major story and plots in your interviews?
The number 2 major stalls would probably be what her cultural, expectations are for, as far as somebody that's breastfeeding. Like she mentioned about like spicy food and stuff like that. So, and you're not supposed to eat spicy food because, the baby could, it could mess up their GI system because, like I said, they're developing, they're only 2 weeks old, sensitive stomach, you don't want to do that. So, and just basically just her cultural expectations might kind of differ from ours in the Western, and then also like her view of baby formula and how she doesn't really like to, she doesn't feel like it's necessary for her to switch over the formula, even though her mom and the doctor both told her she should. Her fear of the formula being, something else. She doesn't know what's in there. Just, I think, lack of knowledge about what's in the baby formula. So, yeah.
I really like the way you start. Because, I know some of the nurses, when they come to see, and they just go punch out the question. So I like the way you just let the patient just talk, just express what you go in, and then you can find which one you need to tell them to work on that. But it's but I think it's better for you to give more suggestion about because the mother is kind of confused what the she don't want to use the formula, and then she so it's better to tell like the brand name which one they.
Oh, okay. Suggest what brand you
the
buy.
brand
Okay.
name, some
Okay.
stuff. So because she right now she can feel and she knows
Okay.
she just the people have something knowledge about. Like you are the nurse, so maybe you give exactly the name, so it's more familiar with the model when they go out to shopping, so you can the nurse told me this one is good, so it's better to get right away,
Okay.
Yeah, but all of the time it's really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it.